Hey, what's going on, everybody? Weapon review time. Right now, we're looking at the infamous Varmint Rifle. So, here's a good look at it. So you can see this bad boy needs to be cleaned. Guess it's been overdue for some cleaning, so we're going to go ahead and get this cleaned up here. Once it's cleaned up, we're going to go ahead and look at the statistics on this weapon. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons, and we'll compare it to some other guns that are not far off from it. So as you can see, I had a little bit of fun at the blacksmith with this gun. Damage. You're under 2 bars with damage. Okay, so it doesn't pack a lot of punch per shot. We'll get into that later. It's irrelevant. Range, as you can see, just a little bit under 3 bars. Now we're getting into business. The fire rate here is about 2.5 bars. The reload rate is over 3 bars. The accuracy, we're looking at a little bit over 3.5 bars. So let's see, how many rounds does the Varmint gun hold? I can't even remember. I thought it was 16. Okay, so it holds 16 rounds. Okay, so as everybody knows, if anybody's been playing Red Dead since the beta online came out, the Varmint gun is, when the game first came out for online, the Varmint gun was a terror. The reason being is the Varmint gun is the fastest firing gun in gameplay as far as long barrels go. The Varmint gun is also one of the more accurate guns when the game came out. So when the game came out, pretty much everybody was just shooting each other in the head until people figured out about the Hatter card. Obviously Never Without One, and then the Deadeye cards came in, and then Slow and Steady came out. So if you had the Hatter card, Never Without One, and you had Slow and Steady on, the Varmint gun could kind of be nullified. But the Varmint gun is the fastest long barrel gun. It locked on extremely fast. So every time you're shooting your Lancaster, the Varmint gun was pretty much shooting 2 shots. So you needed to have the Varmint gun early on in gameplay. You could just shoot people's heads off real fast. That's what made it so overpowering. When they came out with the spring update, they nerfed the Varmint gun. It was no longer able to lock in at the distance that it did, and it no longer shot as fast as it used to. It's still a fast gun. Pretty much in the early days of Red Dead, the Varmint gun was killing everybody in free roam, and it was very, very popular in the Showdown series too. Now it's only a 22 caliber, so it doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, that's the con to this weapon. Is, as you can see, the damage is almost nothing when you compare it to the Lancaster. It does a lot less damage. The range isn't as far, but look at that fire rate. It only shows a little bit faster here than the Lancaster, but that's pretty fast in this game, and it's as you can see, it's super accurate. Now, like I said, Red Dead felt that people had been complaining. Basically, people were complaining, well, I keep getting killed with the Varmint gun, keep getting killed with the Varmint gun. So they nerfed it. They took down a lot of its power. That actually caused, that was kind of during the griefer days where everybody was crying about griefing, so they put in the proximity map. They changed the parlay system. They also changed a lot of things in hunting. So the Varmint gun used to be a lot more accurate and have, and I thought it had a faster fire rate and better distance. So when they came out with that update, a lot of people that just like to hunt in the game, like I was just doing there, were upset because they couldn't shoot as many birds as fast because they'd fly away, because they used the Varmint gun, because it would still give you potentially a 3-star carcass or 2-star carcass at least. Then the birds would fly away and you wouldn't get them. So that was part of the spring update that really, really irked a lot of people. The con to this gun is if you can't lock on and shoot someone in the head right away and kill them, you're just not going to do enough damage to hurt anybody. So, but you don't see this gun being used as much as it used to. This used to be the #1 gun for a long time, in my opinion. And then when they nerfed all that, then the Lancaster slowly took it over, because it's only a 22 caliber. It's only 22, but you know, as I said, the reload rate the accuracy and the fire rate is what really put this head and shoulders above the competition. So honestly, I can't tell you the last time I've been knowingly killed with a varmint gun. You know, it's just not used that much out there. The Lancaster's pretty much replaced it. You know, it was kind of cool while it lasted, though. But that's my take on it. If you're still using it, go for it. I still think it's a good gun to hunt with. It can help you preserve 3-star carcasses if you're into bird hunting and stuff like that, which I spend a lot of time hunting outside of Saint Denis in the swamps. And, you know, you have to shoot birds out there. It's a really good way to grind and make some money. But, you know, I might use a varmint gun for that, but it's not something that's really in my rotation anymore, guys. I'll tell you what, prior to the spring update that nerfed a lot, that really changed the gameplay, this gun was king. Now, with that being said, with the summer update looming, I guess I might as well just call it a fall update because it's almost the end of summer. The leaves are starting to turn where I live. So maybe they'll bring it back. Who knows? So let me know what you think of the video. Like it, dislike it. I don't care. If you have a comment or a complaint, put it in there, guys. We'll see you on the trail. This is Blaketos84, and I'm out.